The defendant is guilty of lewd and lascivious molestation as charged. The defendant is guilty of sexual battery.
Rico Johnson left a Tampa courtroom a convicted sexual predator. A jury found him guilty of raping a minor. Now 3 months later, he would be handed his punishment. The victim wanted the max of 75 years. The prosecutor pushed for it.
The allegations that have been proven in this case are egregious.
The victim's mother was heard too. Johnson, who was acting as his own attorney during the trial, was accused of raping his ex-girlfriend's 15-year-old daughter while her mother was at work back in April of 2019. The girl told the jury all about it, but what made it nearly unbearable was having to answer questions from the man who's accused of raping her.
You said I came in your room and you had your phone in your hand. Do you have any opportunity at any time to call the police?
No, I was too busy telling you to stop and pushing your hands off me.
Later, Johnson told the jury the young girl came on to him.
The real victim, should be found not guilty.
But the jury didn't buy it. Now a Tampa judge had the final say.
The victim in this case was a 15-year-old little girl. That was supposed to be simple for a 15-year-old. Spend time with their friends, think about what they're doing in the future. That all came crashing down because of you and what you did.
Now Johnson will spend the next 35 years in prison because of what he did. Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
And once he is released from prison, Johnson will also have to serve 10 years of sex offender probation.
Really, bro? Really? You want to sit there and you want to play the victim? Y'all heard what he said, right? When he was trying to ask that 15-year-old girl, about what happened and everything like that. Man, let me just say this to you, bro. You ain't a brother. You's an idiot. And the reason why I say you're an idiot, bro, is because you sit there and let that 15-year-old girl, and he's saying that he's the victim, right? He's claiming that he's the victim, right? So you're saying you're the victim, right? Talking about the 15-year-old girl came on to you first? She probably did. But you was dumb enough to sit there and fall for it like an idiot. Instead of being a real stepfather and saying, no, I'm your stepdad. I don't want to touch you. Don't come near me. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have did. It ain't no telling how many times they did it. They probably did this more than one occasion while the mother was at work. And what it was is, when you do something like this, let me just tell you fellas something, all right? It is not okay to mess with minors, okay? Even if you are the stepfather, even if the minor likes you and she comes to you first, do not put your hands on her. Because I'm telling you right now, some of these teenagers are smart. And when I mean smart, that's their way of trying to have something on you. So I'm going to guess that if what you're saying is true, if she came on to you first, and like the idiot you did, you went along with it like an idiot. And y'all probably did it maybe a few times or whatever like that, maybe more than one time. But now you're basically got yourself in a big mess right now where this teenager kid can fucking tell on your ass, dude. I mean, you're no different than these dumb school teachers. When as we adults are going to stop allowing these kids to trick y'all out of y'all's freedom, man? Y'all let these teenager kids trick y'all out of y'all's freedom, man. Because once you sleep in the bed with the teenager, yeah, you're going to think in your mind that, yeah, this teenager's not going to tell on me and this and that. But not realizing that they can tell on you anytime they feel like it if you tick them off. If you make them mad or they don't have their way with you, yes, they can go to their parents or they can go to the police department and snitch on you anytime they feel like it. If you do them wrong of any kind of way, okay? So the 15-year-old girl probably did came to you, but they still not gonna look at that because these kids are smart. And the reason why I say some of these kids are smart, because they know that they're young. They know that, okay, I'm 15 or 14 years old. They're not going to do nothing to me, but they can do something to you because you're an adult. Come on now. When is y'all going to stop allowing these kids out there to make a fool out of y'all? We as adults are supposed to be smarter than these kids. And y'all let these kids outsmart y'all by trapping y'all, setting y'all up, and getting y'all locked up. So if you're saying it's true that she came on to you first, bro, she set you up just to get rid of you. She probably never liked you. That kid probably never liked you as a stepfather. She probably never liked you, you know what I'm saying? Because she probably never understood why her mother is dating a bum like you anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why she did what she did, just to get rid of you. And you know what? If this was a setup, mission accomplished. She got rid of you, dog, just as she planned. But if you come to her and she tell you to stop, like I said, bro, you had no business putting your hands on her. You had no business going in that girl's room. Okay? You had no business pulling your penis out on this girl if you came to her first. Either way, whether she came to you or you came to her, you should have been the adult here. You should have been like, no, I'm your stepfather. Don't put your hands on me. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have did. And that's the problem with you mothers out there. You mothers out there be bringing in these pedos. Because these guys, some of these pedos don't even care nothing about you mothers out there. But once they find out that you got like a 15 or 14-year-old daughter walking around the house with short, tight jeans on and everything like that, you already know that some of these pedos are going to be attractive. Because I tell you one goddamn thing, if I was a stepfather and my stepdaughter, if she's like 15 or 16 years old and she try to put her hands on me, I'm going to tell you, you better back your ass away from me. Don't put your goddamn hands on me. Don't even try to talk sexual with me. Don't try to flirt with me. You know what I'm saying? We can joke around, but don't try to flirt with me, and you know what I'm saying? Don't try to talk sexual talk to me, because I ain't going for that. I'm not going to go for that, and I'm not going to feed into that. You know what I'm saying? And if I have to, I'll go back and let your mama know. Or you know what? Better yet, I probably might just pull out my phone and start recording your ass. Have my phone on goddamn fucking record. Just in case if you try to lie to me. Because, you know, some of these teenager girls will tell a lie. Nah, Mom, he came to me first, Mom. Mom, he touched my butt. No, Mom, he touched me. He touched me in certain places that you know says. Now, some of these teenager girls will tell a lie on your ass. So, you know, when you're a stepfather and you realize that the mother have a 15 or 16-year-old daughter living with them, you have to be very, very extra cautious about these things, especially if they don't like you. And if they do like you and they feel like they want to lay in the bed with you because, you know, the mother's at work. So, oh, no, my mom's not going to find out. You know what I'm saying? It just kept between me and you. Do not feed into that kind of stuff. Do not fall for that, okay? Because once you lay in the bed with a minor, and even though you are the stepfather, once you do that, that teenager got you by the balls. She'll tell on you anytime she feels like it if you do her wrong, or if you make her upset, or if she doesn't have her way with you. Anytime she can tell her mother and tell lies and saying that you raped her, which you probably didn't. But these teenagers, they can get away with lying on these adults. They can get away with that because they know that the judges and prosecutors are not going to do much to them. All these teenagers can do is go to court and put on a fake cries in the courtroom, pretend like they're crying like, yeah, I told my mom. I told my stepdad to stop me. He kept raping me. I was so scared to tell my mom. I was just so afraid. That's why. Well, why didn't you tell any sooner? Because I was afraid. He threatened me. He said that if I told my mom or anybody else that he was gonna kill me and my mom, so I did that to try to protect my mom. Man, these teenager kids, man, they'll tell lies like that, man, and get your ass locked up. I'm telling y'all, man. And this dude right here was talking about, oh, she came on to me first, man, so I'm the victim here. But if she did came to you first, you should have been the adult and told her to back her stinking ass away from you and tell her, don't touch me, don't talk sexual talk to me. Or you should have went back and told the mother. You know, went back and told the mother. But even if he did, you know, he probably would have, she probably would have lied on you, probably, saying that you went to her first, and then it would have been a big mess. Because who's the mother gonna believe? She most likely gonna believe her own daughter. And y'all heard what they said about the mother. The mother wanted him to get 75 years in jail, in prison, because she was angry. But yeah, man, you mothers out there, y'all gotta do a better job in that than pick these guys. Y'all gotta do a better job in that. Bringing these pedos around your kids. These pedos these guys don't care nothing about you women. You women are gotten older now, and these guys, this is just these guys' ways of trying to mess with minors and stuff like that, just to get into your life, just to get to your kids. You know, you mothers out there gotta do better than that. Like, real talk, y'all gotta do fucking better. Y'all gotta start picking the right kind of guys, man, because this is just ridiculous right here, boy. Really ridiculous. And it's in Florida too. It's in Florida too. So you know, they gave this guy like 30-some years or whatever like that. They gave him some time though, but he should definitely get the death penalty for what he did. Because you over there trying to play victim, like, yeah, I'm the victim. Nah, she set you up and got you good, cuz even if you are the victim, she got you good. Now you got to go to prison and sit there and live with the guilt and saying that, you know what, I should have been the bigger person here. Because who they going to listen to in the courtroom? Are they going to listen to the teenager, or are they going to listen to you? They're going to listen to the teenager because of her age. Because of her age, dude. Shaking my head, this guy, man. Shaking my head. If this girl came to you first, dude, you should have recorded her. You should have had like a recording or something like that on your phone to prove that she comes to you first. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta start outsmarting these kids. You know? You gotta outsmart these kids. Because they're not gonna believe you. Because it's too much of this sex, you know, it's too many of that stuff going on in this world nowadays. And you know, these kids are getting smarter and smarter and smarter. So, like I said, bro, if she came to you first, you should have had your recording. You should have had your phone in your pocket. And you should have been recording every conversation you had with this girl to prove that she did came to you first, to prove to the peoples in the court that you told her that that's not such a good idea. But instead, like an idiot, you fed into it. Like an idiot. But yeah, people, that's all I gotta say, man. This dude's an idiot. This girl set him up. She set him up real good and got his ass locked up. What an idiot. Anyway, y'all, peace.